Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I'm keeping an eye on some little ones here, so I'm just gonna put this video out while I. Here's the deal. I've been reading some of the emails, and some people are thinking like, "Lou, but this is like a trap," and other people are like, "Yeah, this is a hedge fund thing," and I'm like, "No, it's just kind of like my idea as far as like trying to find a solution to this because the whole court case right now is broken down into a settlement. So I don't think nobody's going to be happy with whatever settlement the court comes up with. I mean, it's kind of a bad situation in the way you look at it. And then we're constantly in the situation of we don't even know what the fuck is up with AMC. We don't know the share numbers. We don't know the synthetics, the FTD. We don't know a fucking thing in this. So I'm like, how can you make a proper decision on a settlement that everybody's going to be happy in? Because it's not a settlement. It's a concession. It's basically, it's like we have to take a knee to whatever like is put on the table. And I'm like, that doesn't fucking make any sense. I mean, when Ape was first created, we were in the 20 something dollar range. And we were gonna climb higher. Then they split Ape and they fucked people up. I mean, there are people that didn't get their Ape to like the shit was dropped down to like it was like $5 or $4. I don't even remember back then. But I'm like, we lost money and it happened to us out of nowhere. So my thinking was like, since it was a loophole that they used around our vote and we got fucked over, okay, they used a legal loophole to fuck us over. People lost money. How are you going to turn around and say anything that they're going to give you at this point is gonna make you feel whole? You know, it's not. It's not gonna make you feel whole. It's not gonna make me feel whole. That's why I thought to myself, like, okay, the the best way to do this is to just reset everything. Just court ordered recall, let AMC buy it back at a set price, give it at a certain date. They have to notify everybody about this. That's the paper, notification, everybody. That's the actual, verifying. Do you have AMC shares? So everybody gets it, and the shorts have to cover, the FTDs have to cover. I mean, like the synthetics have to cover. Everything has to be done, and this can be cleaned up completely. I think I've given everybody. Is it a giant fucking? That's a butterfly or a dragonfly? What the fuck they're called? It's the Caribbean. They got fucking. I don't know what they got out here. But here's the deal. At the end of the day, it solves everything across the board. Now, will anybody do it? I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna say that, but I'm just telling you one thing. Based on what I know of this stock and being around this world as much as I do, how are you gonna solve this? You can't. You're gonna. What do you? I'm actually dying to see what the vice chancellor comes up with. I know she's so far looking out for us. That's why I'm putting this out there because I'm like, before anything, listen, not for nothing. I'm gonna just tell you something. The reverse split of merger AMC Ape together. What do you think that is? That's a recall. We get all our stocks taken away from us. They do their cleanup operation, and then we get a fraction on the other side. Now people go, Lou, you don't really lose anything because yada yada yada, and it converts over. Look, this is a squeeze play. I've explained we do lose. If it was a regular stock play, we don't, but we do lose here because with a squeeze play, the more shares you have, the more money you make. Okay, so we do lose. This is a recall. So I'm like, why not just do a court ordered supervised recall? And at the end of the day, it solves everybody. It just fixes his entire play. It's gonna happen either way. I'd rather it happen with the court monitoring it than Popcorn and his people left to their own device. Like, come on. Come on. How many people didn't even get their ape? You can't, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make another video. Listen, at this point, we all know this is the end of AMC. But instead of reporting on, well, the judge said this, the judge said that, I'm like, look, I'm trying to find a solution to this. I'm trying to find, because this is no longer a stock play. I'm trying to find a solution. So, happy Sunday.